are you doing? $563, the Citadel Gate. Alright, so I recently did all this. What do we have? We have the pieces of armor, crowbar, and I totally did that wrong. Hi, Invader. Now, out of curiosity, I know this is supposed to mean for you to get out of here, but there is that obvious secret over there. What is that? I'm trying to move Lara. I really want to know what that secret is. I just saw that Amaya left. Sounds like near socialized behavior. What the fuck? I don't feel like I'm facing it properly, but you know what? Whatever, that worked. Sign Laura have broken her neck. Oh, let me change one of the tags. I always forgot to do this. I'm not doing blind playthrough. I'm not doing first playthrough. I'm not doing no spoilers. I forgot to change the tags. That's my own fault. Retro. There. What are these? Oh, exploding crossbow bolts. Hell yes. Totally worth that secret. So, I am going to use the Locust exploit in this area just because they annoy the hell out of me. You can't get rid of them. You can't really dodge them. And they just do shit tons of damage to you. Wonder, were you supposed to see this from down here? Yes. I got lucky. But honestly, it looks like if you just press them all, they just all end up working. Oh. You can hear the locust. Save. Load. Makes them go away. So they're supposed to appear, near as I can tell from what the walkthrough said, right around where the dragon is initially. Why they continue to appear is beyond me. So yeah, I started playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider again last night, as I mentioned. About 50% of the way through the game. Got to a story cutscene where Lara was talking to one of the other characters, mentioning him by name, and I was looking at him going, who is that? What's going on? And then I realized it's been so long since I played it, I don't remember anything beyond the basic storyline, so I ended up restarting the game from scratch. I was all like, fuck it. I might as well restart it. By the way, this is the second time I've restarted that game, so I'm just going to focus on playing it on my own, rather than on stream, obviously. Restarting the game and seeing it, there's points to it that I definitely like about the new game that I'm reminded of, and then there's points that I am absolutely not liking, and it does boil down to a lot of Lara's personality, and a lot of it does, like, there's a lot of points where I don't know how to put it, she looks down to the side like she's gonna cry a lot. It's like her default pose, and I don't know why. What was the point in coming here? Actually, no, correction. What was the point in the tomb area over here? Darn it. Actually, what was the whole point in this? But yeah, Lara has a lot of points where she just looks like she's gonna cry about nothing. No one, fuck you. Now, I am reminded that as much as I dislike the facial changes they've been making graphically to her in, it's not just the facial changes. The other thing I noticed is, between the previous two remakes for Tomb Raider and the new Rise of the Tomb Raider, one, she definitely doesn't look like she's wearing much lipstick. Can live without it, but at the same time, I did like it a little bit more when she had a little bit more color to her lips. Because honestly, in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, half the time her lips look like they're chapped. Which I was just like, oh man, she needs just some chapstick going on. This opened up this. What was the whole point in this section? Oh, you know what? That's the point in this section. I see it. That. But beyond her chapped lip look, the one thing I've noticed is that her hair feels like it's more and more full every single time, to the point where she's almost akin to a dog at this point. Please stop it. Nate, fuck up, you stupid beetle. Where is this beetle? We have so many health clips, we really care. I already know that these areas are meant for us to go through multiple times, so I might be just running through this for no reason. Still. Couldn't hurt, I guess. Well, no. That's not going over any further. We go around? Yes. The scene in The Mummy where the beetle goes under the guy's skin always creeps you out. Go. Frickin' beetle. I'm probably gonna have to heal because I don't think it's possible for me to run past the guardian with health like this. Are you kidding? I don't think it's supposed to go there. I think it's supposed to go there. Ooh. You need the bug shotgun, the one that shoots cells. What, for the beetles? Your regular guns. Climbed up under there. There. What? What happened? Epic fall and break. Just the Lara scream. It's fucking amazing. Tiger. Tiger kitty. What are you doing? Kitty cam. Tiger. You want Tiger to like sit still in this room long enough to where you could have a kitty cam. If you got that, he would be just curled up sleeping the entire time. He's got slight crazy eyes going on. I don't know what he's doing. What was the point in us jumping over those rooftops, though? Like, seriously. What was the point in coming over this? All I did was jump across the rooftops. Got nothing for it. Literally looks like parts up above that I can... Can't jump on that. I mean, am I on the opposite side of this or something? Is it that? Okay, I'm gonna try. That's not jumping. Is there a burning vehicle? Oh, there is a burning vehicle. Get over here. Oh, fucking hell. Like, why don't you just heal her? Look. You don't understand. I only have 54 of those and 30 of those. I need to keep them. I'm probably gonna end up. You fucking kidding me? I thought I had like enough. Okay, screw this. I don't want to keep on doing that. I'm very much aware this area is a pain in the ass. I didn't even get hit that time. I didn't even get hit. Hoarding much? Look. You guys have seen the endings already of the other 3 Tomb Raiders. You think hoarding the health kits is a bad idea? It never is bad. Is this the nitro boost that I keep thinking I'm gonna get for the motorcycle that I probably don't get for the motorcycle? The nitrous oxide canister. It looks like it's the motor boost. Went through a lot of jumping through hoops for that damn thing. All I know is you have to visit each of these areas multiple times. I don't remember. I know you have to come back here when you have everything. You have to take the one guide to the vehicle. I do know that. God damn it. Fuck out of here. It's so fucking bullshit. You could do that. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Nice 580 saves now. Oh no, here. You can see what's yelling at us. This guy. Don't worry, the locust didn't kill us. Oh. Just summoning more locusts. This is why I reloaded my way through the fucking locusts. Now he's spitting fire. He was like locusts only before. Now he's spitting fire. Look, these graphics were fantastic back in their day.
Your bike will need modifications to clear some of the larger obstacles. Nitrous oxide connected to the carburetor should give you the extra punch. Go, guy, bring me the codes.
You could have mentioned that earlier, you dumb fuck. I mean, I have it. But you could have mentioned that earlier. How do I get out of here? How did I... Oh. So sad. I like to play Despacito. You stop it. Just fucking stop it. Are you out and back yet? Apparently there's a way to not deal with this guy once you're inside with the ladder to where you don't need to go as fast as I had gone. I missed the music that played with him. That music. Pretty good music. How do I attach this? Can you run him over with the bike? I don't think I went to the bazaar yet. Trying to find out. Trenches. No, I need to get 2 codes right now. Oh, I need the pump. Oh. Stop it. Stop it, too. Lauren, Stranger Danger, Craft Macro is on the prowl. By the way, the level of murderous, like, individual that she becomes just in the brand new Tomb Raiders, even when she's supposedly supposed to be crying about things, is insane. I swear she kills more people in the new ones. How to explain how the new Tomb Raider is versus old Tomb Raider. New Tomb Raider is basically Lara going, "Oh, my dad, you're with Trinity," pulls out a machine gun and just fills you full of holes. I'm just fucking hell. Classic Tomb Raider just shit all over the new ones. I really like the new ones. I don't like Lara as a personality. I like the storytelling of the new ones, but I also like that, I don't know. I like them both. It's just I have mixed feelings for the new ones. I still like them. I mean, it's not Angel of Darkness, at least. And someone's gonna come in and be all like, "Angel of Darkness was the best Tomb Raider," followed by Chronicles. I'm like, okay. We've already had people do that. Kubo's calling you fat. Reboot was decent. You thought not sure about Rise and Shadow though. I like so far I'm liking Rise. Shadow was predictable story-wise for me. Like, I super duper predicted that. Just go here again, aren't we? Ellie, how are you? How are you doing? Your face is definitely one that only a mother can love. Here, I'll improve it. What are you shooting? Really upset. Did Angel of Darkness have QuickTime events? I didn't think it did. I don't think it was around during the QuickTime event. QuickTime events is in Legend Anniversary, and I don't remember if Underworld has it. I didn't mind the QuickTime events. I also didn't play a ton of games with them, so they didn't bother me as much. But I do know that they were an overused trope. But Legend Anniversary and Underworld are still my favorite three. I like Last Revelation, but the more I play of Last Revelation, the more of the frustrations come out that remind me why I never considered it one of my favorite ones. There's a lot of lack of direction with a lot of very large areas that are connected to each other that demand you to explore way more than you've ever done before, which is cool in some ways, but incredibly frustrating in others, especially with the lack of direction on certain. Oh, you meant the new ones? I don't remember QuickTime events in the new ones. Last Revelation was the first one. Well, I mean, it has, I wouldn't say linearity, but Metroidvania type mechanics. You need to find this object to really be able to move beyond, but yeah, I get what you're saying. And yes, it was. Tomb Raider 3 tried doing it, but it didn't do it to the extent that Last Revelation did. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you can do whichever one, and you can do whichever level in Tomb Raider 3 in whatever order you want to. But yeah, you still had to do all three. You still have to do everything in Last Revelation. It doesn't give you a whole lot of direction. You got to kind of figure it out for yourself. It's not the levels in not giving direction. It's the fact that, and I've gone over it when I was playing it before. There's points in this where, in order to progress, you need to open up a door, but if you've played the previous Tomb Raiders, you've been preconditioned to look for a switch or a lever in order to open the door, but there's a number of doors where you're supposed to open using the action button, and nowhere, including in the instructions or in the game, does it ever tell you that it's something you can do. You need to either figure it out, or you better adopt the preconditioned strategy guide. Where was that person? Or is that an automated machine gun? And it's not just that. There's there's a trap door that was in one of the previous levels we went through that I needed to walk through to tell me where to go because I was getting frustrated at one point. It wasn't until I ended up being reminded that the trap doors were there, and they don't even look like trap doors. They just look like squares on the ground that stand out a little bit, but there's no graphical handle or anything attached to them, and it really could have benefited from some graphical indication. Now, granted, this is still the time period when the core design team, one, had been split into two different groups, one that was working on Tomb Raider 3 while the other worked on Last Revelation, and two, they were being forced to release a new Tomb Raider game once a year, each November. There's got to be a way in there. And while I think that running through is a pain in the ass, I think it's how you... Yeah, in order for them to work on Last Revelation, they were actually working on Last Revelation I believe a bit longer than Tomb Raider 3. And they had to bring in a whole new team to work on Tomb Raider 3. So Tomb Raider 3 was being worked on, and Last Revelation ended up having the main team, I believe, working onto it, which is another reason why Tomb Raider 3 has a slightly different feel to it. I like the elements of Tomb Raider 3. Yeah, no, they were definitely split for Chronicles and Angel of Darkness, because Chronicles was supposed to be the last one on the current system. And Angel of Darkness was the new generation Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 3 is probably a favorite. Yeah, Tomb Raider 3 is my favorite of the classics. It's supposed to be. It's considered the hardest out of any of the classical Tomb Raiders, and it definitely had moments where it was the hardest. I would not have wanted to play it on the console, knowing that they had brought the save crystals back into place. I think making the save crystals into health crystals on the PC made it much more bearable to play. Because I could not imagine how I would have gotten through it. We had, I think, 880 saves on that one overall. I mean, you're seeing how often I'm saving. It's not even just because I'm playing it, it's also because I'm streaming it, and I don't want to sit there and redo a ton of shit. Bullshit. You only ever played on PC. Yeah, same here. Yeah, so PlayStation, the very first Tomb Raider game, your only way to save was every time you found a blue save crystal, you touched that crystal and you would save. And then the crystal would go away. It's a one-time save for the area that you were in. I don't think you're supposed to have done like that. The PC version you could save anywhere. Tomb Raider 2 for the PlayStation introduced the exact same save mechanic that the PC had, which was save anywhere. Save anywhere at any time, as often as you want. Tomb Raider 3, they brought back the save crystals for the console versions. But the save crystals on the PC version were health regeneration. Are you fucking kidding me? I want that. If I'm going to have to murder someone, I want the health. Excuse you? Shit. But yeah, no, it's been a long time since I played these, and I don't even remember I keep saying it over and over, but I don't remember what started me on the whole, we're gonna play all the Tomb Raiders. We managed to beat Tomb Raider 1 within 2 streams. Tomb Raider 1's that quick to go through, ultimately. Tomb Raider 1 took us 2 streams to do. 2 long streams, but 2 streams. Tomb Raider 2 took us 3 or 4 streams, I think. And then Tomb Raider 2 took us 3 or 4 streams. Tomb Raider 3 took something like 7. And I think we're currently on day... I want to say we're on day 6. This one's definitely longer, and I even warned people. I said this one is much longer. Like, Tomb Raider 3 has 19 levels. This one has 35. And it doesn't help that even some of these levels are all connected together, requiring you to go back and forth between them. It does make it longer. Can I actually go out this way? I don't think. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Jackass. I'm aware we took it. Nothing? Nothing. Fucking hate all of you. What is with all these steam pipes? Oh my god. She died. It's just too much. It's just too hot. It's just a sauna. It's just a sauna. Interesting how in the PC version you don't take any damage from their grenade explosions. In what? I know during the entire car chase scene, the grenades do nothing to you. But I think that was the same on the console. Ah, weapon oh! The key I needed. Yeah. So big. Meaning the inventory system. Why is this stupid? Oh, you take damage on the console. Like, whatever. Your feet are on fire. Steamy fire. I feel really bad about that, like I could have avoided that really easily. Finally pushed your way to the top. Oh my god. That was stupid. How are you supposed to avoid that? Why is that not shooting at me? Why doesn't Lara just wear the armor of Horus? It's decorative and ritualistic. Probably doesn't actually do anything. Plus, do we really want the armor of Horus to be damaged before we use it? You're supposed to place the likeness of the armor of Horus on a statue of Horus. That was the whole Dilly deal. Lara, what are you doing? That's not who you need to target. Lara, what are you doing? Like, Ms. Croft, why are you doing this? Does this look like something I can move and or open? I don't know. Can't open it. Oh boy. What was the point in coming back here? Did I have to do anything to the base game to get it to run on a monitor? Yes. If you want it to look as good as it currently is without it trying to use a software system, you want to download, it's called DG Voodoo 2. It's a graphics, a software-based graphics wrapper that tricks your computer into thinking you're running an older video card. I feel like I have to. You're gonna want to Google on how to do it. It's really, really easy to use it, but you want to do that. You can choose those boxes. Okay. Well, that's helpful to know. Why did I even try that? Usually I just... There was another box I could have done that too. I'm not going to try and remember where it is, but if I run across it, at least I know. And a reminder I need to shoot more. Thank you. Is DG Voodoo 2, and then if you're running it on Steam, Steam will automatically pick up your controller for you. Beyond that, there is a widescreen mod fix that you can download that will allow you to run it in widescreen mode. I don't think Steam runs it properly in widescreen. I don't remember. No, backseating's not super prohibited on this. As long as you're not telling me every 5 seconds where to go and what to do, I'm appreciative because this has been frustrating me. Like, Last Revelation is reminding me, like I said, it's reminding me why I didn't ever considered it one of my favorites, even though I love it graphically. I love the going in the tombs again. There's a lot I like. Like, this entire area right here makes me think I need to be here, but I'm wondering if I'm supposed to come from a different angle. There's nothing to do with the helicopter, though. Because I know for a fact that you're supposed to This is the point where Lara needs to just get the weapon codes. You did get something to use a while ago, but it wasn't DG Voodoo 2. DG Voodoo 2's been amazing. DG Voodoo 2 will work with a lot of the older games too. I'm sorry, what? What am I supposed to do with the Jeep? How did I ever figure this shit out back in the day? I feel like it took me forever to beat this one. It did. I do remember it taking me a while to want to like fully get through it. See something sticking out where the engine is. I've been using my action button on the engine. That's the problem. Oh, right there. Fucking hell. I'm not in the right spot. That's a hose. But yeah. No, it's okay. So I was right in that I remembered that there was like a nitro boost for the motorcycle at some point. I did remember that. I thought I was going crazy because there was a few jumps earlier. I'm like, well, you can't make that without the nitro boost. And then I was able to make some of those jumps later, and I'm like, wait a minute. What? Is there a nitro boost? And then I was just going batshit insane. Yeah, I know. The smoke pipe just turned itself off. It's a steam pipe! Yeah, no. But no, as far as backseat gaming, no, I'm fine with taking stuff. Because like I said, I bought these for myself, and I still have, I'm using the Steam version right now. But I have all the disc versions. I bought them as they came out, and I had beaten them already. The only one I'm not going to re-explore, which I've mentioned before, is Angel of Darkness, because we already have that completely uploaded on our YouTube channel, which is the same channel name as here. It's Dilsick. And Angel of Darkness was so painful to play through, I don't want to do it again. It's like, it's not on top. Not only do I have to get the graphics mods to get it to work properly, but I also need to get the freaking, like, player-made controller modification just so that the control scheme actually functions better. And it's just like, no thank you. Long jump to a secret in the first of these levels. You think you can do it without needing nitro, but it's switched to pull off you. I don't give a shit about the secrets. I've intentionally been like, nah, fuck the secrets. But you know what that meant? Because I said fuck the secrets, I didn't have exploding ammo when I got to the Egyptian adventure with the targets. And it made me cry internally because I had to try multiple times to shoot all those targets down with the crossbow without it. And I just kept falling into the spikes. I'm thankful it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. But dear lord, doing it without the exploding ammo is a pain in the ass. Angel of Darkness vomits. Now, graphically, I did like the way Lara turned out for Angel of Darkness, and I liked a lot of the graphics that were in Angel of Darkness. That was one of its positive points. It was the only positive point, technically. But still, it was just... I mean, even using the old engine, Lara did not... Like, Lara right now controls better than she did in Angel of Darkness. Angel of Darkness, there's like points where you get stuck in the environment where Lara has to do side steps, but instead of doing a side step like this, it's smaller. It's half a step, and they're tiny incremental things that you have to do over and over and over. I thought I already opened this. God, really? Oh, that's right. I got shot up from this guy. They should have kept it simple and refined the classic formula. The whole point was they were trying to change the classic formula, because the thing that to remember is that so they were being forced to release. Core Design was being forced to release a new Tomb Raider once every year on every November. So they were already being pushed in that level. And then at that point, Angel of Darkness was what? Game 6? So 6 years after the first Tomb Raider. That meant players had already gone through 6 Tomb Raiders that played almost identically to each other with small modifications. They had done quite a lot to the engine, but by the time that Last Revelation had come out, while Last Revelation did have good reviews, Tomb Raider 3 is the point when the media was starting to sit there and say, when are you going to change up this formula? And then by the time Last Revelation came out, they were like, they praised it for its upgraded visuals. They praised it for its additional stuff. They very much praised it for the train level. The train level was a huge selling point. But for the most part, the majority of the media sat there and said it's the same Tomb Raider in the end, and they need to change up the formula. Chronicles came out, and Chronicles sold well enough overall, but it was still one of the ones that was considered to be a very low seller. And it's because they were not changing up their formulas. The Lara's butt movies are much more smooth and round now too. Yeah. Tried to change it, the entire company went under as a result. They I don't remember what contributed to Core going down. They tried to change it, but Eidos wouldn't let it. Eidos was stuck on it. I thought it was all Core's fault. It really wasn't Core's fault. Core wanted to. So the whole thing with Last Revelation, and by the way, I went in there and I'm now out and really sad. Core, by the time they did Last Revelation, was sick and tired of Tomb Raider as a whole. They were tired of Lara Croft as a character. Last Revelation was supposed to have been Core's final hurrah with Lara Croft. They attempted to kill her off. The ending of Last Revelation is a scene in which, for all intents and purposes, looks like Lara could have ended up dying as a result of it. It was their Core's intention that Lara had died during that moment. They put that into the game without telling any of the higher-ups or executives, and the executives and higher-ups didn't even know that was a thing in the game until the game had already been released and was on shelves. Oh no. Basically, it was a fuck you to Eidos. It was that they were trying to get out of it and they wanted to work on other things. And so, yeah, it was kind of like a fuck you. We don't want to keep on working on Lara like this. We're just going to kill her off. That's why we ended up getting Chronicles the way we did, because Chronicles was a... there wasn't supposed to have been a game after Last Revelation. Then they were forced to make another game after Last Revelation. So Chronicles was her memorial service that was supposed to just talk about her stories, but then they were forced to have to bring her back for another next generation console game, and so Chronicles was used as a retcon to her dying, where Von Croy finds her by the end of it, which supposedly allows her to become a dark, edgy character that she becomes in Angel of Darkness. And the reason why they ended up doing dark, edgy characters is because dark, edgy characters was what was popular at the time. Apparently, Jeremy Smith found out the rest of the team had used that ending and pissed. Yeah, a lot of people were pissed. Like there was a whole ton of like people being pissed off for it. And honestly, story-wise, knowing that that was a thing, it's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant that they tried doing that. But yeah, probably not the best thing on a business note. I'm trying to figure out how to get up there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here right now. If I'm not supposed to be here in this area, tell me. I am fine with tips. I think I need to go to a different area first. There's gonna be one of those stupid things where it's like you can climb on the palm tree. It's too thick to be a pole that she can use. No. Let me get the motorcycle. I have the nitro and I have the hose. Where's my motorcycle? Yeah, because I have to open that. Yeah, I kind of figured I wasn't meant to be here right now. Okay. Yeah, okay, so now I have a dash with the motorcycle. Probably need to be... Oh, no. I know it. Oh, there's an area over there. Okay, let me get to it. There's that stairs over there. I mean, I can go back that way, but... there's also stairs over here. Hi. Lara. There's another area I know of back in the beginning part, but I don't remember if it's a secret or not. Don't fall. Lara, darling. No. Oh, that's the long jump secret back in the beginning area. Yeah. I can hear him. I like how long it takes them to aim sometimes. They're all like, how do I fight this woman? She's all like, ha 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 ha, my backstep is too good for you. Oh no, I don't want to go down there. I think that's the only way out. Let me see. No, I can run down. Okay. Drop stuff. Drop. Oh, I feel like I've been here. Hi, Grandidius. How are you? Someone give a shout out for Grandidius, the most amazing streamer. Great. I am still waking up because coffee is not helping me as much as it should. Is there going to be a YouTube Raider movie? I'm going to do a shout out for you. I think it's this though. Grandidius. There you go. Grandidius is a great streamer. We love him to death. Yeah, no more coffee. I want more coffee. I'm so like not energized today. We've played through 3 games today so far. This is game 3. First game still ongoing, and people liked it more. Second game got too edgy for its own good, and we finished it. And then now we're back on Last Revelation. Oh no, it's all fine, Maya. I am very much aware that you are mostly indisposed. Do not worry. Like, I only said someone give a shout out, and when no one did it, I was like, oh, I'll do it. Because I figured, let's see if someone's here. I didn't know. Oh, is this a raid? Oh, God. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? Like, I didn't know that's what you were here for. I didn't get an alert. Oh, it's just you? Oh. Well, then. Well, it's still important and special, though. Like, why do I have a torch? I don't want this. Every time I get a torch, I feel like the game's gonna throw scarabs at me, and it's gonna be all like, hey, this will protect you, and it doesn't. Fuck. Throw that away. Still defend. Get some lunch in, Amaya. By all means. I'm trying my best to figure out where the hell I'm going. Am I gonna play all the Lauren Yes. We've already done Tomb Raiders 1, 2, and 3. We are currently on Last Revelation, and we will be moving to Chronicles afterwards. From Chronicles, we are skipping Angel of Darkness since we've already done it, and I can't bring myself to play that one again. And then we are going to go on to Legend Anniversary and Underworld, which are my 3 favorites. The newer Tomb Raiders I'm going to skip. Just because I think everyone's seen them to death. See, I said someone was going to show up at some point and be all like, but Angel of Darkness is my favorite Tomb Raider. I'm just like, okay. I don't agree. But you were allowed to say that. Like, I have a hard time imagining and wondering why is it your favorite Tomb Raider? Let's ask that question. Why? Like, how was it the better Tomb Raider, in your opinion? I'm very curious, because all I've ever seen was people say, Angel of Darkness was my favorite Tomb Raider, but they never can say why. They like edgy Laura. She's not even that edgy. She's a lot more arrogant and stuck up in Last Revelation, in my opinion, than she is even in that one. And in that one, she's only edgy for part of it, and then her personality kind of changes again. I should play the new Lara Crafts. But I've already played them on my own, and everyone else under the sun has played them. Like, if I even considered doing any of the new ones afterwards, I would do a lot of comparisons on the personality and everything, and I would not be trying to do all the collectibles. I would just do story. You're back and you have pumpkin pie. That's a very odd thing to have at this point. Okay, I'm stuck. Again. No, I'm not. I haven't gone down this way. I know where I am because I've been here before. Am I single? No. Oh, torch. No! I like how I tossed it aside. I was like, fuck the torch. And it's like staring me in the face. Am I streaming later tonight? Izik's probably going to be streaming later tonight, unless Izik wants to play Divinity with me. But my general thought process is I'm going to be cooking. I have no idea. But yes, we will be streaming tonight. No, I'm not single because I'm married my husband, Isaac, who's working right now. What's the stream schedule? Do you always start in the morning? So our typical schedule, which is the one we adhere to, is every Thursday night from 7 to 9 is our couple stream that we try to stream together, though that's been changing a lot lately to where it's just, sometimes it's just one of us, but usually it's together. Saturday mornings to about noon is extreme. Sunday mornings until from like 8 to noon. Is extremes. It's somewhere, it's on the page. If you're talking about our current schedule, anywhere, start time is anywhere from 8 to 12. Oh, you know what? Sprinklers in the ceiling. I remember this now. 8 to noon. It is so odd. 8 a.m. to noon, typically, up until 4 o'clock. If there's a regular one, it's kind of, yeah. I try to start in the mornings, but I will say right now, this is not normal, and it's only happening this way because I haven't been working at the moment. When I start working, all the daily streams are going to stop. But for now, this is kind of what it's been. There is occasionally a morning where I will sleep in until like 12 or whatever. I'll decide I want to stay up late at night. I'll have some beer or wine, and I will watch a whole bunch of shit on TV. I usually do it one day during the week, typically, and those are the days where I tend to start in the afternoon, like at noon. But in general, it's been a daily stream. The Sims streams, Raggedy, have been put on hold at the moment. Only because I'm working on putting together the new Sim, and I thought I was going to be able to do it in a very short period of time. Guess what? I can't do it in a very short period of time. There's a lot of work that goes into putting those Sim streams together, but let me tell you right now. I gave myself a deadline. I want to look at the deadline. I might move that deadline slightly. In about 2 weeks, unless... What day's Memorial Day? Is that the 7th? Does anyone know? Because I know our in-laws wanted to do something on Memorial Day, which means it might affect the whole starting the Sim stream. Within about a week or two, the Sim streams are starting. Yeah. Not need to do that. But when the Sim streams start back up, they will be Sunday evenings. I'm thinking of moving that time to being a little bit earlier because it seems like a lot of people are ready, tired, and want to stop. What did I get down there? Literally nothing. No, I had that one lever. What did that lever do? Where's my husband? He's working. He's working literally in the other room. He works from at home at the moment. He's part of a call center. How old are the cats? Oh, jeez. Tiger's like 5 or 6, I think. Bodhi is like 3 or 4. That lever. Do I have the shotgun in this? You always wonder. I do have the shotgun. Shotgun. So if you ever play Last Revelation, shotgun is immediately handed to you on the very first. Oh, okay. I can. I will repress that. I wanted to be reminded what it did. I'm staring at chat so much that when I'm pressing something, I'm losing track of what the hell I'm doing. Which is not helpful in this game, but I guess it happens. You thought they were both like mid-age cats? Tiger's getting there, if he's not already there. Bodhi's relatively young. Bodhi's only now starting to get into that slowed down kitty. I need to get up there. How am I getting up there? From here? I suppose I could. Oh, I definitely could. No, I can't. Fuck. Cat is 14. Jeez. That's a kid. That's a kitty getting on into the older years. Bodhi we adopted when he was 1 or 2. We don't know. The shelter didn't know. Oh, that thing dropped this. Come on. No. You. Oh. Oh, maybe I don't move it. You have an 18-year-old kitty, Amaya? Oh my god. Kitty Memphis died last year at the age of 22. Yeah, when I was growing up, we had a cat named Pepper. Pepper lived until he was 21. Pepper was an old man kitty, and he had old man kitty meow. He used to go right here. I was telling you that story recently. I said, yeah, Pepper was the old man kitty. If one of the cats annoyed him, he would just lift his paw slowly and then just bring it down and go smack, and all the cats would just like go ugh and just stare and not do anything, and then they would walk away and they would just pay attention. I'm telling you, Frag, how the hell, like, knowing the old Tomb Raider games, how the hell you were supposed to have known you could have shot these? Ugh. Does F5 still work as a save shortcut? Yes. But I use controllers, so sometimes that feels a little... I don't know, I never used it because I played with controller. I had an old Logitech controller back in the day. I don't even remember what the old Logitech controller was called that I used to have. But now we're using the F310s. I always tell people what it is in case they wanted to know. And I can't recommend it more than enough. If you want a controller for your PC that also functions as if it's an Xbox controller and has the buttons placed and colored like an Xbox controller, but costs like half the price. Oh, yeah. So this is another thing that we haven't dealt with yet. Can I just shoot this like this? See, normally you'd be like, oh, no, don't know what to do. I swear to God that they did this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? That works in Chronicles. You have to duck? Let me try it. I'm just saying, some of the annoyances in this game are just one of the reasons why this was never considered my favorite. Roof key. Lots of things I really like about Last Revelation. But dear Lord, some of the mechanics. Okay. So now I have the roof key. Where do I use the roof key? I don't remember where I have the roof key. I'm gonna have to find it. Oh no, you got the roof key so you can use it on the roof. Obviously. Where's the roof? Oh, that's The one with the motorcycle. See, this is the one thing I didn't like about this. The one thing I didn't like about Last Revelations was having to span across the different environments. It got confusing. And it's not that it was, it's the fact that the maps, while they can have memorable aspects to them, they're not so memorable that you remember every tiny detail, such as this key is here. You remember there was a lock here. You remember this is here. It's very easy to get turned around and be all like, oh, I got a key. What is this used for again? And you're just confused. Yeah, no, okay. I know which area you're talking about. Oh, jeez. I didn't even let go when she just did that. Oh, that's... He should not be allowed to do that. So apparently you can stop yourself from falling by being here. Because if I go here and do this, he should not be allowed to do that because he can soft lock you technically. That's stupid. Yeah, I like how he knows I'm climbing that ladder too. Go back to the trenches? I get back to my bike. How do I literally get back to my bike? I'm so angry. How do I get back to the bike? I know I need the bike. I'm trying to remember how to get back to the bike. This was not the way I went out. So he doesn't soften. No, I remember there was an exit that I took that got me to the bike. Yeah. Not that way. Yes. Not that way. This. Fuck. Okay. Of course she got hit. Why wouldn't she? Well, she's gonna heal right here. Okay. Now if I could remember where the hell I'm supposed to take this, it'd be great. You can do, yeah, you can take a shit ton of bad damage and just abuse level transitions. I've done that before. Done it already once. game just hemorrhages med packs for you. There's little things you can do to keep it from hemorrhaging the med packs. That's the thing. Like as we've seen, if the locusts are after you, you can just save and load, and when you reload, the locusts vanish. This was stupid. Oh no, keep climbing this way. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it gives you a ton of... Yeah. Can you destroy that? It seems odd and out of place. Plus, it looks like it covers all of that. Yeah, I think you can shoot the rock. But I don't know if it would be better just to use... It had to take several shots. Oh no, I wasn't going to use the revolver ammo. I was going to use an explosive round for the crossbow bolt initially. It seemed out of place, and like this whole thing seemed like you climb it, so... Kind of surprised I didn't figure this part out when I was here the first time. I still remember, like, the ever-favorite puzzle from earlier on in the game where it was like... I hit the start button at the same time as I hit action. And apparently that, that right there, those, that's bullshit. No, the stream didn't crash. What happened was so essentially the game through Steam is using like a joy to key interface where each of the buttons on the controller is acting like a different keyboard function. Action and start. I can't even begin to look them up, but they're probably Alt and Tab. Because it Alt tabbed out of the game. So, like, I was here just to give you a med pack. This game just wants you to shoot everything. Go, Lara. Why are you worrying about this? I wonder if you can open these with your hands. No, you need a key. Without a lock. Oh my god. You have a key receptacle on everything else. Like, even if they had just put a graphic on the door itself, like a keyhole graphic texture or something. Just something. Like... Well, no, but again, that's some of the points that I have with this. That was my fault. That's my point of contention with this one compared to a lot of the others. Is you've been preconditioned to think certain other things, but then this particular game doesn't want you to do said things anymore. It wants you to do something else entirely. And Von Croy's tutorial section doesn't cover any of those changes, which is really annoying. Bibs. 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 Fucking hell. Oh, we can't get in there. You know why? You don't need to get in there. Kidding. It has to be a revolver.
No.
I want to see what you have to shoot. Yeah, that was my next attempt. But I Oh, there's no cue to tell you if the door is opened. Where's the door that it's supposed to open? Is the time door? Okay. I need to see what door it is. I need to visually see it, so I know what I'm going for. It's this. Yeah. It's not timed. I mean, there are time doors in the game, but at least it hasn't been over the top with the time door mechanic. We've only had a few of them. I don't think that one's timed at all. Hello, Reaper. Like how she's essentially just looking for codes for doors, for weapons, with the intention of I'm gonna like let this guy commit like seppuku, not even seppuku. He's gonna kamikaze his way into the great hall of Valhalla. I'm doing great. I need more coffee. How many cups have I had? I think I'm only on cup 2, or am I in cup 3? Ugh, it's not enough. Oh, I just saw the time. We're okay for now. We're just being mindful. Because what I'm planning on making for dinner does take time. I'm sorry, what? Street Bazaar. Hi, sir.
Put your gun away. Aziza sent me.
Help me, English. I bleed to death. I try to hide, but those things smell the blood on me.
I've come for the mine frequency. I need to get back to Aziza through this rabbit warren, with both legs intact.
I do a good job with the mines. Not that it does us any good. We are all dead or half dying.
Where are the rest of you? I need the explosive codes.
Saida, my colleague, lies across the roof bridge in the mosque. As we retreated, something new that we had not encountered before came from the shadows like lightning and took his head.
The codes?
Ah, inside his head, inside the creature.
I need those codes.
Search his body. I don't know. Leave me now, for I am weak and wish to prepare myself for my god.
Wow, I've always wanted whatever this is. What is this? Mine detonator body. Oh, goody. I don't really remember this level at the moment, but I will probably remember it as time goes on. Trying to see what I can pull up. Can I drive this car? Can I open this? No. That voice acting though. The voice acting's not that bad though. I mean, it could be worse. I always thought that the Tomb Raider voice acting was relatively well done. It did sound like I don't know what nationalities. It didn't sound Russian. Hey. So I had 2 ways out of there. Oh. Of course. Why? Oh, hey. Uzi clips. I mean, I've always been okay for the most part with the different voice actresses for Lara. I did like the voice actress for Tomb Raider 2 and 3 a bit more than the ones for Last Revelation Chronicles, but I'm fine with this actress too. Is this the don't go over there? It's mine. Don't go over there, there's mines. So useful, so funny.
No.
What do you mean no? Let's do that again. Is the stream crapping out? Doesn't look like it. At least not on our end. There's the other way. Let me see what the stream looks like on my phone. Gotta make sure the volume's down. Yeah, no, the stream's fine. No, there was. It's that. I don't think that was the stream. There was one skip frame. It was the game, I think. The second time I had her jump on it, there was no skips. It just happens once in a while. Dithering that wasn't there before? Oh. Like if it's just on the screen, that's probably the game. I have seen some graphics.
What? Hello everyone. Wow, it is already. Thank you and is it for the wonderful streams. I remember my first time watching you guys was a 24-hour stream like sang.
Wow. Holy shit, Kenny Tag. Thank you for the resub at tier 3. What the fuck? Also, hello everyone. Wow, 1 year already. Thank you and Isaac for the wonderful streams. I remember my first time watching you guys was a 24-hour stream like 3 years ago. God, we haven't done one of those in forever. Thank you for all the great laughs. Love you all. Oh, you're welcome. What 24-hour stream was that? There was 2 we've done, I think, and I don't know how much it's considered cheating for us to do it because usually we're all like, okay, you go sleep in bed and I'll take over the stream. I feel like it's cheating when we do it that way, but at the same time, whatever. God, the only one I can remember whole year. Yeah, no, fucking hell. Oh, hello. Okay, I didn't foresee that. Apparently, that's the way I'm going. Okay, that's not the way I was going. Not the way I wanted to go. But jeez, thank you, Kenny. Charity streams do that. Yeah, we don't do the charity streams. Some water thing, someone's house flooding near all for our charity stream. I don't remember that. Isaac might remember. That might have been some people from long. came there. Just shoot block. Oh, Firewatch. No, that wasn't. Okay, I know what that was. No, that was a funeral. Yeah, no, that wasn't a cluttered house. That was someone that we knew who had a family member die unexpectedly, and they didn't know how their family was going to deal with things. Yeah, and I remember instead of doing donations that day, we just pointed everyone to their GoFundMe. I have no idea where he got the flooded house thing from. I don't know. Water issues. I don't know. Okay, so this is not the way I need to go right now. However, just don't know. Am I supposed to shoot these? What I do know is I need to somehow get up there. I don't know if I can get up there. How does that get to shoot things for Urka? It's honestly, Last Revelation has been that way. Out of ideas, pull out your guns and start shooting things. Oh, you figured it out. And it's like, what? Literally, that's been some of the resolutions. Where did Frag go? I mean, I can always pull out the walkthrough and go, like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? He's across that bridge. Okay. The one place I cannot go is here. Although...
No.
Mine detonator body. I need the other parts. I can't go through there until I get whatever the mine detonator thing is, I think. I think that's the whole point of that. Yeah, that's all the electricity. Okay. So, my thought is I'm going to have to stop the electricity from happening to that one machine. Like I was thinking. But maybe it takes more than just shooting with your pistols. Which would be stupid, though, because the game isn't supposed to soft lock you. However, it wouldn't be the first time something like that would happen. Unless I'm supposed to just use action on those. Oh, bye, Grandidius. Have a good one. Thank you for showing up. Choose ammo. Not that. Maybe there's another part to it? Let me see. Why am I, So... What about this? What is the deal with this? This brick wall here.
No. No.
A car jack? Really? Whatever. Okay. Forgot how much more adventure gamey this one is. Like, it's nice, but at the same time, what the fuck? Also, carjack. Okay. We're gonna force it open. Not gonna lie, you might take a nap. Like, seriously, I feel that too. I have thought of trying to end it a little earlier than normal, just get a nap in. A nap with all my grandiose plans of making those Chinese cookies tonight. I made a whole thing of Korean mung beans. I forget what it's called. Sunga suku ne. I don't even remember what it's called. It starts with like SUK or something. It's basically like blanched mung beans with garlic and fish sauce and sesame oil and green onion. So fucking good. It's one of the bantams. But I wanted it on the side. It's something else we could have, and then I was gonna make some cinnamon, but I don't even do that. You have to pre-prep cinnamon.
No. 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 No.
All right. Dear walkthrough. I swear. I know I have it up. I know it's also on the wrong level. We're really far into the game, but I swear that this game wants to artificially elongate itself. Middle of the wall? I was just gonna see what...
No. No.
I'm checking. The reason why I'm looking is because there are times where these levels can become forked. I'm angry. I just saw the answer online. Yeah. Yep. So because you don't have the handle, it's an instant no. 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 No, Laura. I don't remember Chronicles being this bad, but I may be like all I remember was not caring for Chronicles as much, and it might be for a similar reason. We'll find out. I mean, part of replaying these is to re-explore them as well, and just like see how I feel about them. Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 I definitely like them. Yeah, Chronicles is just silly. The thing I didn't like about Chronicles is because each of the stories is their own self-encapsulated story. And the first story with Pierre and, what is his name? Pierre and, the southern guy. What the hell is his name that I can't remember right now? Larson, thank you. Yeah, Pierre and Larson, it feels so out of place. Like, the indication you got in Tomb Raider 1 was that Pierre and Larson are only working together because of Napa. But then the Chronicles is like trying to force them into having had a prior relationship with each other. Working relationship, don't go into that mode. And it just felt... It just felt weird. Doesn't Chronicles break canon? No. How is it break canon? As far as I remember, Chronicles doesn't break canon. Canon is officially... So, Lara's quote-unquote canon story had its first update change with Last Revelation by introducing Von Croy and the fact that she went to an old girls boarding school at the age of 16 and went on her first archaeological expedition at the age of 16. Because the original story was that she learned her level of adventuring and everything after her plane had crashed when she was like 21, and she was stuck in the I keep on wanting to say the Himalaya mountains for something like a week on her own, learning to survive. That was the original story of how she did it, how everything happened. Pierre can never die by falling down a shaft. Pierre just vanishes. I don't think you essentially kill Pierre. I think it's like kill in the cartoon. It's the only way I can think of it. But I do know that in, I don't fully know what I'm doing, but I have an idea of what I'm doing, which is pushing this out of the way and getting this one that has a pin on it over there. I have no idea why, but I am. You hear a massive bone breaking sound? We're gonna find out then. The one, so... Yeah, so according to the original Tomb Raider stories and everything that gets you to those points, because Laura had survived in the mountains for an entire week on her own, she decides to renounce British high society and take up adventuring as part of her life, which causes her parents to disown her. Her parents are still alive in the original Tomb Raiders, and the only time you can see them is in the very beginning opening cut sequence with Chronicles, because they are the couple that's standing underneath the umbrella in the rain during Lara's memorial service. And he's not Richard Croft at the time, it's Lord Henshingley Croft at the time. They do change it to Lord Richard Croft later on, and he is classically known in every other form afterwards as having died. But Lara is supposed to be a self-made woman with not a Croft family manor that she lives in, but a mansion that she bought on her own by selling her stories and guides of archaeological expeditions. I don't know what kind of money they thought that those people made. I mean, Indiana Jones was a college professor, and he sure as hell wasn't rich. I mean, he was a college professor. So, like, anyways, yeah. So Lara's supposed to be self-made completely and utterly, and she's not living off of family fortune at all because her family completely cut her off. She is a strong, independent woman as of the original games. Which is... I'm gonna let this happen. Which is funny because everything that they've been doing to her in the current games with the remakes is screaming, Laura's a strong, independent woman, but at the same time, she's living off of mommy and daddy's money. His family. And she was more strong and independent in the original games than she was in the remakes. But whatever. It's neither here nor there. You know what the greatest part is? I put that in and I don't even remember what it is because I've been talking. What did this pull open again? I want to see it real quick, and I'll reload it. Because I was trying to remember everything I was saying at the time, which is always sometimes. I remember it went down and then something else opened. I just want to see it again. Otherwise I'm going to get stuck. Oh, it's just dealt with the bridge. Okay, whatever. It was already there. I just realized when it was starting to show the cutscene, I'm like, wait a minute. It's because she couldn't just remove it on her own. She needed lightning to strike. Ugh, really? It didn't, but okay. I'm trying to see, what the hell is the importance of that? Whatever. But as far as what Chronicles ends up doing, I mean, Chronicles introduces, and I know I've said this before, but this is for the benefit of anyone who hasn't been around. Chronicles introduces her family's priest. He's one of the people that's at the memorial service that shares stories about her. He's actually shares the story about her when she's younger, which is how you end up playing young Lara Croft again. I also remember being infuriated by that entire section. And then you have Winston, who's there, who's her butler, who seems to become older and younger depending on whatever goes on. And then you have some history teacher, some French history teacher she was supposed to have had that you're just like, who the fuck are you? And that's because he was supposed to be originally Jean-Yves from this game, except Jean-Yves Empereur was an actual archaeologist who shared way too many similarities with the Jean-Yves that was in this game, to where Eidos was forced to issue an apology saying, no, it was coincidental. Totally wasn't fucking coincidental when you look at it. And they basically had to create a brand new character in order to make up for the fact that Jean-Yves wasn't around. No, Chronicles fixed it. Revelations had Jean-Yves. So Jean-Yves Emperor is a real-life archaeologist. And if you do a side-by-side comparison of the Jean-Yves image in here, in Last Revelation, with Jean-Yves at that time period, he looks almost exactly identical. And it's really creepy. It's like, that was not accidental. That was intentionally done. And it might not have been intentionally done as far as like marketing or everyone was concerned, but it was intentionally done. Like, I don't care if Eidos turned around and said, no, it was coincidental. It's like, bullshit. That's your marketing spin to cover the fact that, oops, we shouldn't have done that or allowed it to happen. Or they probably didn't know, but someone who was involved in that character's creation knew that he was a real person. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to. Because, of course, you can't just move them. Jump on them? I do see that. What the hell? Okay, that was unexpected. Oh. Oh no. Is this a router? Find position data. Really? You're here? Where? Thank you. You're always good for that. Bye. Did you not notice how one of your guys is dead because of that thing down there, and how Laura had dealt with it better than you guys could? This is why you're dead now. You don't know how to work with a British lady who obviously has nothing against you until you like pull your guns on her. I'm sorry, this is not the new Lara Croft. This is the old Lara Croft. She's shooting at people who are shooting at her. New Lara Croft literally goes around and saw like, are you with Trinity? And if someone says, oh yes, I know Trinity, she shoots them full of fools. Hello, Lara, I'd like to help you. I'm from Trinity. Blam, 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 blam. My father! Afterward. Oh. We're here. No shads. We know how Ms. Kraft rolls. I want my motorcycle back. Look, I went to a lot of effort for that thing. I want it back. Where the fuck is it? You know this is true. I started playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider again yesterday and had to restart it because I didn't remember anything I left off at. But that's been my ongoing joke with the whole thing. She's just been shooting out. She's all like, "They're with Trinity, Jonah. I must kill them all." Or like the whole thing of she's all like, "No, we need to go after this mountain with the silver crown, blah blah blah." He's like, "Okay, but I want to help these people first." "You don't understand me." And I know he like basically bitch slaps her for it, and I'm fine with that. But dear God, Lara, fucking calm your shit. Okay, I have the mind thing. I think means I basically need to go back here. I may be totally wrong, which is why I'm like, whatever. Reloading back to another section anyways. She's a bit off. Okay.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
These are mines. Look, mines. Mines. Oh God, it's so good. Oh, I think I need that for later. But wait a minute. I didn't get the weapon code. How do I get the weapon code? It said to search his body. It's right there in my inventory. No, that's a code I got from a different section. There's 2 weapon codes. I thought there was supposed to be 2. Yeah, but I thought the guy said there were 2 weapon code keys. I gotta check real quick. I mean, you're probably right, but I want to check. It's not like he's gonna follow me down. He's probably gonna follow me down. Why is he just not a hungry boy whenever Lara's around? Okay, we're gonna assume this is done. We're gonna go back to what's the name. Alright. Assuming this is done. We're gonna go all... Even though this isn't open. Why is this not open? This looks like it's supposed to be open. Where are the mines supposed to be? Now I'm upset. How much shit is supposed to happen? Do I need to go back to the first area? I don't remember mines being here. And I don't remember mines being in any of the areas I've been in recently, which means it's probably the first area. Which would be easy enough to get to because it's just... already tried. No, because I tried using it here, and unless... Oh, you have to use it right there. Really? I tried using that beforehand, but apparently you're not standing in the right spot. She just goes, no. Hey, it's Spike. I did not make her go forward. She's just like, okay. You don't need to go in there. Really don't need to. Are you kidding me? Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Who needs to be run over? You! Get the fuck away from me, Locust. There you go. Roadkill. Hi, 3 a.m. I saw you earlier. I didn't say hi. Poor Z's, what a patriot. Go kill yourself on behalf of your country. Or people or whatever, I don't know. Here, go kill him for me. It's okay if you die with him.
You are a strong woman.
Damn straight.
Lara, and you handle yourself pretty well, Sergeant.
He was
got the
sitting there
codes?
bleeding.
What now?
After all we've been through, I think not. This is merely insurance.
Against what?
Against you stopping me from doing my duty. Somebody needs to drive that truck in there.
Kamikaze.
Whatever it takes for my country. In the next life, then, my friend.
Thoughtful of Rabbit Warren to not spit fire locusts at you during the touching dialogue. Seriously. Oh, look at the floppy mouth. How nice. Genevieve.
Thank God you made it. Von Croy. I saw it myself. I would not believe such a thing. He's possessed of Set.
Get out of here, Sean. I have a feeling things may turn nasty.
He's digging under the citadel, into the Crusaders' vaults, in search of the ceremonial tablet. The tablet which contains Set's binding incantations. Be careful, Lara. I fear there are things in the vaults man was not meant to see.
I'm not a man, Jean, and I'm always very, very careful.
We have it. The ancient ceremonial tablet. Take it and prepare it. And see if the Croft woman has arrived with our armor.
Oh god, I forgot about them. This is dude Dapper Voldemort. Spawn Croy. Okay. You're getting a save. You're also getting a quick BRB screen. Because I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and I'm gonna grab one more cup of coffee. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I don't remember what the later game was like. I do remember how to deal with Set, which is basically dodge his attacks and climb up. And just ignore him. Yeah, I had a feeling I could just double those, but I thought I'd try. Oh. I know there's a whole point where we have to be outside. You've red wine? Yummy. I haven't had wine in a while. I've been on a beer kick lately. It's also cheaper. What is this? Oh, this is... gonna be I need a torch to burn it, isn't it? For what reason? Because it's right here. Going there. Okay. Best combo with Lauren Stranger Danger mac and cheese shenanigans. Seriously. Well, we're definitely going to be beating this one this week. Guaranteed. Say that now. I regret saying that already. It's so fucking long. What does this lever do? I want to see what the lever does first. Plus dark chocolate. Red wine and dark chocolate. Oh god. Dark chocolate and a good port is really good. Like, I don't even remember. I do vaguely remember. It was a friend that was dating someone who lived in Beverly Hills at the time. The guy had no concept of like money or finances or jobs or anything because he was a trust fund baby that lived off of like, yeah. He even lived in an apartment in the middle of Beverly Hills that was like really, really nice, but it was a building that his grandmother owned, so he paid no rent, so he had like no concept of money, period. But he was a nice enough guy. But anyways, no, he had port, and I remember like he was very big on port. And it was the first time I'd ever had it. I tried some, and we were like, "Oh my god, this would be amazing with chocolate." And he happened to have some chocolate on hand, and we just like tried pairing it. Dear God, it's such a delicious. You have to be an adult and talk to people. You do that like often. What does the wide ammo do? Oh my. He's really high up. Oh no. I wonder what's gonna happen. Try to save this. Sir. Sir. That music was unexpected, to say the least. Yeah, this is the point when sometime around Last Revelation is the point where music and ambience noises start becoming way more prominent than they used to be, which is good and bad depending on how you look at it. A lot of people liked the silence of the original Tomb Raiders because it gave that feeling of like isolation that you would get in these old tombs. She's fine. She's totally fine. She's fine. Oh look, it just turns off when you get over here. Then it comes back on. How many different songs can we reference with her being on fire? Especially with the fact that this water could burst into flames. The look of it. Jeez, there's so many ways for me to go right now. Okay, let's go down. Still have to see what Isaac wants to try and do tonight. I'm gonna need some sort of energy drink or something. I'm already exhausted. And I know it's because I just didn't sleep. I mean, I slept fine, I should say. I went to bed late. And it was, I couldn't get to bed early enough, I felt like. What was that up there? Oh, look at that. I have a feeling I need to raise water levels. I have a feeling that the top of this comes on fire. Now, if this is... I do vaguely remember, like, rooms that where the surface of the water can catch on fire because oil, but once you get underneath, she has the fire put out, so she takes a little bit of damage at first. The trick is getting the hell out of there without being burning. I do know that I have been wanting to play more Divinity. I've been enjoying it. Especially considering we seem to be making decent progress. The last time he and I had tried playing it on our own where we didn't really get a stream involved, I don't think we got anywhere near as far as we've been getting. I'm gonna save this before I do that. I don't know why you'd want to do this, but apparently this is the thing. If I drop her right here, will she catch on fire on the way down? I mean, granted, Isaac and I did massacre the entire beginning area. It was his fault. So, like, what's a quest? Let me just murder everyone. Quest. He's like, no, we don't need to do quests. Oh my god, it's so long and convoluted to get over here. Really? Oh, thank God. I was gonna be all like, for clips. That's it? It was a lot to not get a secret music for clips. Devu. Not doing that. There we go. It's a lot of music for getting this. Well. How many flares do I have out of curiosity? 103. Stop it! Shot him with like poison. Oh my god. Wow. Lauren. Lauren, stranger danger, craft macaroni and cheese to the rescue. Really? Really? Fucking really did that? I saw him. I'm so glad I had turned around to look. 1,200 hours. Holy shit. Thank you for wasting your time with us. I feel like that made things worse. Really missed old games like this. Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why I've been playing these. We went through and played some of the Ultima series briefly, and by play I mean we tasted them. I had the stream taste them, I guess you could call it, because how many people have actually touched the old Ultima games? I have. I was actually in the middle of playing 5 after I was had loaded it because I'd never actually beaten 5, and dear lord, I was in a grinding point. Like, I wasn't getting experience. If you die in it and you have to be brought back by Lord British, you end up losing experience. Which is based upon your karma, so be a nice person. But yeah, no, there's something to be said for like good old retro games at times. That's not where you go. Actually, that's a good question. Where the hell do you go? Not down there. Why did I climb through there? How long are streaming today? Not too much longer, another 20-30 minutes. Typically the streams have been starting most of the time lately. They start at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or Eastern Time, whatever. But between 8 and 8:30, I should say. And then they go for until about 4:30. So it's like good 7-hour streams. I was thinking of ending earlier today, but I just saw the time, so I guess we're not. But I do have to cook dinner, and that's partly why I end them when I do. Because that's the point when Isaac gets off of work and he's working from at home, so. What the hell am I supposed to do? I put myself in a very, very awkward position. Because it's like, there's no way out of this. Wow. So, because I chose to jump up here, I'm stuck? Imagine if you had saved over yourself and you were here. There's got to be another way out. There has to be. I mean, there doesn't have to be. Go back here. Yeah, but lately I've been trying to mix up the streams with games that, like, I was in the middle of playing Witcher 3. We finished the main game. We were doing the DLCs, and I still want to do that a little bit more. I said I was going to do it last week, and I didn't, because I got really into Tomb Raider. I will do Witcher 3 this week, guaranteed, a little bit more. But once I'm done, like, I'm gonna try and do a retro game at least once every day. Because there's just a lot of games that people have heard about and they've never seen. And I happen to own a lot of them because I'm old. I don't really consider myself that old, not compared to other people, but old enough to own games that most people don't know about and or haven't played. I have some really bad ones. Unless I got rid of those ones. Okay. Does it matter which one goes where? There's only 3 of them. No, there's 4. Oh my god, it does matter. We don't have a compass anymore, do we? The only time it would ever be useful. I forgot about this. The binoculars are supposed to be useful. They're more useful in, like, Tomb Raider Legend. I think they're in... I don't remember if they're in Anniversary or whatever. So each of these... This is... That's north. That's west. So which way is which? This is east. For a second I was gonna be like, the sun, obviously. The shining... No. Oh my god, you have to figure out which one is which. Okay. Let's figure out which one's north. You're north, so... I'm gonna assume they're all facing the direction they're supposed to be. Do you have a compass? Oh, I do have a compass. It's on the screen. Hold on. So if we face this way, we're facing south? Facing north. Okay. I never ever used it. It's because the original rotation, like, inventory system, like, throws me for a loop. Tips. It's west. like how whenever I go into my inventory, I'm so preconditioned to just look for the stuff at the rotation at the top that I just forgot that a compass was permanently on the screen. That is hysterical. I don't think I can do this yet. Because I don't think I can move this properly without doing that. I don't remember. We're gonna find out. No, you can't. Because for some reason, this is in the way. Fucking hell. Is there a raid? No, I don't think so. There's just random sudden appearance of people, if anything. Tomb Raider seems to do that. Especially this one for some reason. Moving round the room very slowly, hoping that I'm reading the compass right. Red needle's pointing in the right direction, right? I should supposed to be holding down the action button for this. Of course I'm not doing that. Well, this one is dude. What, at Last Revelation? You take that back. I've had more frustrations with this one out of all the Tomb Raiders so far. Tomb Raider community is the best. They're pretty good. Pretty good. Especially the people that appreciate the old ones. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then you get the random people that are all like, Angel of Darkness is my favorite. You just stare at them and you're all like, why? I even asked someone earlier today. They were all like, Angel of Darkness is my favorite. I said, tell me why. And they didn't say anything. Like, I can't get people to ever respond. I feel like people only say that when they've never ever played a game before, or they're not really gamers, but they wanted to play a Tomb Raider game and Angel of Darkness was the one they picked up. Or they're trolling. You said, why do you like Angel of Darkness though? You just love Angel of Darkness because. What? I don't think I'm pointing them in the right way. You're on the west? It's west to me. I have a feeling the Black Needle's the one I need. Perhaps a similar thing. I mean, it could be. I'm just like, I have problems understanding how people like Angel of Darkness just from how clunky the controls are. Oh no, this Angel of Darkness soundtrack was good. I do remember that. Angel of Darkness soundtrack and story concept, definitely not one of my faves. Yeah, I like the soundtrack. I like the story concept. Story concept is what originally made me play it. It's also partly because it's the first time you really deal with like something akin to sorcery within the Tomb Raider world that Lara deals with, and I always felt like that was an angle that they needed to touch on a little bit more, and they do in Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. But Angel of Darkness was really the first attempt at like touching on that, and I did like that. I liked what they were trying to do with the game. I just wish it had succeeded more than what it did. Love the more dark Lara and didn't. PS2. I don't remember what the whole deal was with the PS2 one. I know that like it didn't function as well on that one either. But I don't know what the comparable difference is. And you were pretty young, so you were really something to feel. I could see that. So it might have also been a nostalgia factor too. I mean, that makes sense as well. Because you'll get people that'll be all like, no, this game was great, and we can go back to it. And you're all like, why is it not as good as I remember? I mean, I always liked Lara so much. I think I liked Last Revelation more when I first played it than I do right now. Just because of the level of frustration I'm having with certain puzzles. But oh, I can't move this. Hold on. Is she unable to move ones that are accurately done? This isn't south, though. No, it wasn't on PS1. I remember when I first got it, it didn't play very well at all for me. But I think my computer was also at the minimum recommendation, and it just, for the way the game wanted to play with the minimum recommendation. You definitely agree with the opinion that Tomb Raider 3 is not the greatest. See, I like Tomb Raider 3 as, but I mean, I like I said, I tend to break them up based upon like Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, Last Revelation, and Chronicles feels like it's its own dynamic. Angel of Darkness feels like it just sits on its own. And then Legend Anniversary and Underworld feel like they're their own beast. And then the new ones. It is ridiculously hard, especially when you're playing it on the console. That's why I've said like over and over and over whenever I've been doing it that I'm very glad I never played any of them on the console. Just replaying Tomb Raider 3 like I had recently, if I had not been playing it on the PC, I think I would have rage quit multiple times. Like, it is very unnecessarily hard, and when you have to deal with the save crystal system, it's bullshit. Especially that final boss. I don't think I'd want to even attempt him if I didn't have the ability to save for every single artifact I picked up. You... Is there no indication on what the hell is open? The crystal system for saving. What? Hold on. I'm in the Citadel, right? I want to see what level this is, even. This is level 26, which means we have 9 more levels. Compass room. There's a bug with it. There's a bug with this room. Several things can go wrong here. First, certain video cards don't display the textures on the pedestal, so players can't tell which is which. We're fine. Second, due to a bug, it is possible to arrange the pedestals correctly, but still not open the doors. To avoid this, make sure you don't accidentally push any of the pedestals over one of the golden circles where it doesn't belong. Don't move the south pedestal to the north pedestal, for example. Stella for the rescue. I think this is actually, yeah, I think this walkthrough might be coming from Stella. I'm not sure. I have a walkthrough that's permanently up on my phone, like in a minimized window, that I can reference in case something happens. And it's partly because when I started doing it to keep myself from getting like locked in the areas so that we can keep moving forward constantly. Once again, I have played these before, I have beaten them. I do not feel the need to have to prove myself on the whole, I need to beat this again. Legitimately. No. This is partly a let's explore this together, and I'm re-experiencing. I don't need to re-experience by beating it. Anyways, one of the other reasons is because I've been running into I've been noticing in the walkthrough it's saying, be aware of this bug that can happen, and I think we just encountered one. I've encountered a few of those bugs already. I'm trying to find the room. That I can just get out of the water where I don't have to take a shit ton of damage for falling. This one. Well, I mean, any games you can expect to encounter bugs, even the current ones. I had some fabulous graphical bugs when I was playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider last night. I was so wanting to take screenshots and was like going, God, I wish I was streaming this just right now, just for this. There's an old lady in that Mexico City type area. I don't know exactly where you're at. It feels like it's basically somewhere in Mexico. But there's this old lady that you're with. That if you talk to her, she sits there and she's all like, I was a loose girl in my age kind of thing, and I looked down and half of her skirt had vanished behind her leg, and it looked like she was just showing all leg, and I was just like, oh my god. Okay, so it says when you enter the room, if you check your compass, she's heading okay, so red is the correct one. Which means north needs to go there. Let's do west first. You remember that part? Oh my god. Yeah, she was just her skirt was like glitched behind her leg, and it was fucking amazing. I had a few other crazy bugs that I cannot remember right now, but I remember there was a few of them that I found that I was laughing on. I have also seen the Tress FX bug with the first remake game, the one that's just named Tomb Raider. Because I've turned on Tress FX because I have video cards strong enough that I can run it now. And her hair works fine and it's great and everything, but once in a blue moon, it just fucking goes insane on its own. And it's just hysterical when it happens. I fucked up. Because you need to get this one out first. I'm not putting it on that circle. Please open. So this is west. That's north? Okay. That's easy. East. It's nice that they're all near their parts for the most part. At least north and east are. West wasn't too far. South is a pain in the ass. The funny thing is, when I first played this, I don't remember encountering these types of bugs. At least not this often. Like, this is... I've encountered at least 3 bugs where puzzles completely got borked. And it required me to reload back to an older save. I don't remember having this issue. I also didn't get any of the ammo in this room yet. No, Lara. She's all like, no, I need to... Also, so while I like these camera angles sometimes, I feel like they're a little overdone every now and then. And it makes it very difficult to control her sometimes. Like, they were good when they're pointing at certain things. I don't know what what these camera angles are supposed to be pointing at. The doors? Okay. So, same as we have been doing. We are going to the right first. Because that's how we've been determining where we're going. Die. Get the hell out of here. There's 2 guys just in here. What the fuck? None of that was okay. Okay, that opened up a pipe of some sort, which might have increased the level of the water back in the first rooms. Oh wait, you know what? Let me check the walls in here. Just in case. Ceiling? No, we're fine. The Wadaho was in reference to an old lady that was in Rise of the Tomb Raider. Or Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Whatever the last one. The first one is Tomb Raider, where we're supposed to be introduced to Lara Croft. Then the second one is where she's learning to stand up, so she's rising. And then the third one is she's so tall, now she casts a shadow over everything. That's how I remember. You're welcome. Am I seriously gonna be going this far? Oh god. Why didn't I save? Why didn't I save before I did that? This way. Is there an error right here? Yeah. Wait a minute. Can you get out of here? No. What am I doing? I am trying to do this and save. Wow. There is a... Can I open this? Not here. There. Because I don't know how much air she's going to have, so I want to make sure she has as much as possible. shit like this. Where I'm like holding down the action button. She's not like, mm-hmm. I'm all like, levers right there. Mm-hmm. I should be able to still get air out of that one room, that one spot. Was there a way out of the water that was uncovered? Probably not. Go this way. This way. Why do I feel like this all needs to be drained somehow? Checking to see if I can open this door. Is there a crowbar or something? And I can't. Shit. I know typically you have to stand to grab these, but okay. To the right. Oh shit. Just saw the time. Don't have much more time. Oh goody, more flares. I never knew what else I wanted it more in this existence than more flares. Who would have ever known? I just realized that's the whole thing that we just closed. Why did we close that? Was there a reason? What if I have to go back and close that one pipe that I opened? Because I've already gone through all the rooms. What if I now have to go back here to that one switch and re-throw that switch? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. It does look like it dropped the water level. Which might mean I can now use that pull rope. It did not drop it. It might have dropped it in that one section. Let me see. There's two. Oh my god. Open up two vents. Oh, look at that. Water's drained. Was right. Okay. Yeah, you can see this. Hey. Stop that. Why does the single guy seem like he's a match for Lara? It's all like, she has guns, I have guns. This should be fine. I'm like, you probably should. They're just all like, watch me. I don't know what the wide shot is. I will say that the flash grenade is pretty good, and I don't really use it all that much. But it is pretty good. Considering it just basically stuns them long enough for you to kill them with the pistols. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. That being said, no, even though nothing was said, we're gonna save there. And we're gonna